Hey guys, welcome back to the world's worst fishing. I'm Chris Jones, and exciting video today. We're going to be revisiting popular colors. Okay, I haven't done a popular colors in a long time, but today we're going to do one of probably the most popular saltwater color in soft plastics. I'm talking, of course, about New Penny. So New Penny is a gorgeous, real natural color. It's a laminate color. It's sort of an orange copper on top, and then kind of a white pearl with a lot of pink or red highlight on the bottom with some assorted flakes. There's something going on outside. But nevertheless, it's a really great laminate color, and so we're going to shoot it in some jerk baits and then some swim baits, of course. Sort of what you would use in a saltwater setting. First, I have to give a little shout out to my merchandise here. I got some new shirts and, let's see, hoodie jackets, if I can get it up right here. Yeah, right here, hoodie jacket. Well, there we go. So I opened a Teespring account. You know, they've partnered with YouTube. You'll see a lot of YouTube channels. You'll see like a little merchandise bar below the video. And that's what these Teespring accounts do. They ship it straight to your door. I don't actually have to do the order myself, so you'll get it quick because I don't know, the merchandise. But nevertheless, if you want to help support the channel, that's another way to do it. Follow the link down below. You'll literally see it right below this video. And check them out if you want to help support the channel in that way. Your support means a lot. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so for today's video, we have quite a few things set out here. First and foremost, we have two Pyrex cups measured out with the dead-on plastic swim bait and jerk bait blends, because we're making swim baits and jerk baits. See what I did there? So I have a little over 1.5 cups each here. Now these are the larger size cups. These are the 2-cup size. So those require a little bit longer in the microwave, where we're going to shoot them in the Angling AI 4-inch bloodline, and then also the AI 5-inch jerk bait, also known as kind of a fluke style bait, fork-tailed jerk bait. We have our black flake over here, some copper flake right there, a couple of pearl powders, highlight, violet highlight, of course some copper powder. I have a little bit of non-bleed red pigment from MF Manufacturing, and then some hologram flake. That's just kind of how I like to make New Penny. I developed this recipe a long time ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, well before I ever started shooting videos. And this is just the way that I like to make New Penny. And I think it's very true to the original kind of New Penny DNA. If we look at New Penny, let me pull up a picture here. Yeah, so if we look at New Penny, we kind of have an orange copper top and then a kind of creamy white pearl bottom with some copper flake, black flake, and then some little tiny hologram flakes. For some of you saltwater guys that actually have New Penny at your house or use it a lot, it may not actually be hologram flake. It's been a long time since I've looked at it in person. But I'm going to show you how I make it, and it's a good formula to get the New Penny DNA. And then, of course, because we're all, custom tackle makers, you can tweak it however you want. Okay, so here we have our 2 cups of plastic. So top side is going to be on the left side here. So we're going to start with some copper pearl. Okay, this is LureWorks copper pearl, and we're going to do a full scoop. Okay, this is a little more plastic than I normally mix up on here. That is a full 1/4 teaspoon scoop. All right, so let's go ahead and get this mixed in here. All right, beautiful, beautiful already. If you don't have any copper pearl in your bait shop, then you should seriously think about your life. All right. So we need to make it a little more orangish red. So if we look at the sample picture again, it's actually fairly orange on top. So I'm going to add a little bit of non-bleed red to it. just to redden it up. And then if that doesn't give me what I want, we might actually add a little orange. The way that I used to make new penny, I would basically just use the copper. But we're going to try to dial it in to get it a little more like the picture. Okay, so we added just a little bit of orange pigment and then some more red. I didn't want to spend too much time on it. But here is the hard part. Well, not necessarily the hard part, but the bottom color is a little more involved. So we're going to go with this white pearl. Okay, so it's definitely a white pearl base, but when you add some flake, it kind of adds a little bit of color to it and sort of offsets the white. So now we're going to add a very important step, violet highlight. You can kind of see the color there. It's a pinkish color. So we're going to do about half a scoop of that. Really, really want to make sure that we're getting that pink shade that you see right there. All right, so that's our base. So let's get that mixed in here. Sorry, this plastic was already starting to set up a little bit. So I may have to reheat this so that I can get all of this mixed in here. Stand by, everybody. Okay, so I heated those two back up, and you can see they're really hot. Whenever you kind of see those little patterns in the plastic, you know it's pretty hot stuff. So good coloring over there. We got lots of that highlight. So now we're just going to add a little bit of black flake. So if we look at the picture again, there's not a lot of flake in this really. So kind of sparse flake. So we're just going to add, you know, and again, this is a little over 1.5 cups of plastic. So about a whole scoop of that. All right, now let's just kind of see if that looks about right. Yeah, that's looking about right. Yep, perfect. Okay. And then I like to use some actual copper glitter. Come on, focus for me. There we go. Copper glitter, okay? Copper glitter is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So we're going to do a little over a full scoop of that. Want there to be a little more of that than the black flake. Okay, you can see how different that color looks already. You know, that's one thing you'll learn is it's just how different colors are once you introduce flake. Okay, and then I like to top it off with just a little bit of small hologram flake, just to add a little bit of magic to it. Okay, not too much. Give this a stir over here, just to keep it stirred up and ready to go. Okay, so now we're going to stir that in. All right. Okay, we are ready to go. So one final stir of each side. We already have the blending block in. I know that this mold, this is the Angling AI jerkbait mold. Top side is the left side, and in this color, the top side is the orange pearl side. So we're going to draw it with our injector, bring it over, and here we go. Here's mold number 1. Okay, that feels good. Nice, good shot there. There's mold. Oh, this is going to look good, I think. Guys. I get cocky and then it turns out bad. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to inject that with one hand. Trying to keep my arm out of the frame of view here, because it just kind of gets in the way and obstructs everything. Top off the sprue openings there. Okay. There it is, y'all. New penny. Okay. Drum roll, please. Sorry, I keep hitting those things right there. Match grip, drum roll. All right. Let's see how we did. Okay, looking good from the top. Definitely want that orange top. Ugh. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. There we go. That is new penny. Look how new it looks. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there we go. New penny, you guys. Yep. Just like that. Kind of see every little nuance of it there. Beautiful. Let's get the rest of them out. Okay, there are all of the ones from that first run there. Yes, sirree. Going in the bath. Now let's do another shoot of them, then we'll work on some swim baits. Okay, and here we go real quick. We're going to see if we can get another full shoot, and then all the leftovers we'll use on the bloodline swim baits. So let's see what we can get here. It's mold number 1. Okay, I think we'll have enough. Oh, there's mold number 2. And let's see if we can get 3. Got it. Alright. Hopefully those come out good. Don't see why they shouldn't. And then we're going to switch to the smaller size cup. Because I don't really have a whole lot of this plastic left. So we're going to switch to the smaller size cup, and then we're going to work on the bloodlines. Okay, and here is the second run. Alright. Well, I really wish you guys could see the way that the highlight moves in the lighting. So, absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, I mean, that right there is, that's like 24 of them. So, or excuse me, yeah. Yeah, 3 times 4 is a dozen. Times 2, yeah, okay. Just like that, 24, and we have plenty of plastic left over for these bloodlines. So let's get started. Okay, and so here we have our 2 bloodline swim bait molds. These are the 4-inch version in a 4 cavity. So let's go ahead and zoom this way on in so that we can kind of prepare the molds. So I already have a couple of bloodlines shot for the 4-inch bloodline, and these are just clear with hologram flake. So you lay it into the little bloodline slot, just like that. You'll see all these little inserts here. That's where these bloodlines go. Okay, just like that. Alright. And then we're going to match that with some hologram eyes. These are silver hologram eyes. Okay? And since there's hologram flake in my color here, it will kind of complement that. So next we're gonna go ahead and put all the rest of these lines in, and then we're gonna do the eyes next. Okay, so now we're gonna take these eyes. They come on these tin foil sheets, and we're gonna lay them upside down into the little eye sockets. Normally you would want to use a spray adhesive, or there's a bug in the mold. Get out of there. Normally you'd want to use a little bit of tacky spray adhesive to make sure that those eyes stay in place, but my spray adhesive is out. So just for the time being, I'm just going to lay them in there and hope for the best. So we're going to go ahead and load the rest of those and get with it. Okay, here we go. The bloodlines are single port top injection. And just like the other mold, the top side is the left side. So orange color on the left. Okay. So let's see how many we can get. Ooh, yeah. Kind of an explosion there. That means I had a little bit of air. Anytime you see it kind of backflow out the top like that, that means you sucked up some air into your injector. But that happens. So expect those kind of things to happen. Come on, get out of there. Alright. The only thing about these blending blocks is that they mash the plastic flat between the block and the mold, and then they start getting stuck like that. So, yeah, this is definitely a challenge around a camera. Adds to the excitement, though, for me. Okay. Bring this over here a little closer. Come on, baby. Let's get all of these. Pretty sure that one filled. Last but not least, Just the longer you take to fill them all, the more likely you are that, yeah, that's not even going to do anything. The more likely it is that your plastic's going to get too cold and plug up in your injector. But fingers crossed that we got them all and that all the eyeballs aren't out of place and etc., etc. But I think this will look good. Okay, drum roll for the bloodlines. Let's see if they turned out. We know that the color's good. The question now is, did the eyes fall out of place? Hopefully not too many. Hey, look at that. 4 for 4 on that side. You can see I got a little color bleeding. The orange kind of spilled over into the bottom there, but all in all, that is absolutely stunning. So let's just get one out here. Look at that. Oh, come on, focus, baby. Yeah. That is a dang new penny beast right there, and I like the hologram bloodline to kind of match the eye. So let's get the other ones out. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Yeah. All right. Get these out. Play with them a little bit. Get the sprue popped off the top. Yeah. Tell you, I mean, golly, is that not cool? That is really, really, really awesome. I think so, at least. All the baits in this video are for sale. So if you like what you see, holler at me. Okay, there they are. Looking good. Looking absolutely smoking good. There it is, new penny bloodline swim baits. Put that on the back of a jig and redfish, look out. Yeah, I'm loving it, y'all. Okay, there we are, folks. We have our jerk baits over here and bloodlines over there. I'm sure you already knew that. But anyway, what an awesome, awesome color. You know, it's a little tricky to make. But it's a beautiful laminate, and again, there is our kind of test control color right there, and that is how we did it. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. And you know, for the saltwater guy that likes to put little swim baits on the back of a jig, or rig a shrimp or something like that, you know, you can buy a shrimp mold, you can buy your favorite swim bait mold or jig trailer mold and run that. You know, you can also make other popular colors like electric chicken. You know, just the bloodline swim bait just really takes it a step further with the ability to add a third vein color and then the eye. But as you can see, just straight injection. It's just a killer color. So yeah, if you want to purchase these, I have these 8 bloodlines and these 24 jerk baits. Just email me, worldsworstfishing@gmail.com, and yeah, if you want them, you can have them. All right, guys. Well, again, hope you enjoyed the video. It was nice to do another popular colors. Like I said, it's been a long time. Want to show you guys something real quick. Matt over at Dead Meat Customs did some logo eyes for me. World's Worst Fishing logo eyes. Really, really cool. So definitely be on the lookout for some of those from the channel. And you know, some of those will be on some of the baits that I post for sale on my Instagram. So anyway, if you want these baits, holler at me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on new penny. So shoot me lots of comments down below, and we'll catch you next time.